Hello everybody, welcome to Instantgo Tarot Odyssey. Today's read is going to be about your divine mate connection. It's already started and it's deep, so they can feel you energetically and you them. So we're going to talk about like what comes next and what you might experience and clues and patterns and synchronicities and things like that. And we have a 3-card choice. We have number 1, which is Wild Compassion, Ascended Master Buddha, and Peridot, which is a green stone. We have number 2, which is Goddess Lakshmi, and Dendritic Agate, and this is her Golden Grace. I love this card. It's just so beautiful and so well done. It's gorgeous. And then we have number 3, which is Angel Ahile and Labradorite Individuality. I love Labradorite. I always have a piece of that by me. I really love that stone a lot. And they have angel numbers if you're interested too. 333 for number 1, 888 for number 2, and 444 for number 3. Sorry, I had an indicator go off on one of my machines. And then underneath I just have a lovely rose quartz love symbol in a heart to attract, because I feel like it's already started. And remember, I told you that I felt like July and August was some of the biggest time for the love portals opening. People began to relax in the summer. They're getting more in touch and grounded with their true authentic self, which usually has to do with an emotional clearance. We get rid of any kind of like refuse and garbage that's in our periphery or in our hearts, and we just get rid of it, whether it's just an like overabundance of certain things. Some people tend to collect, and now is a time to really release and let go. So we have these lovely voids and spaces to have this new energy come in, and it really is approaching us. And we're going to find out what some of the signs are, but some are very, very noticeable and pertinent, like just feelings of constant love around you, really feeling alive, feeling vibrant with joy. You feel more beautiful. You feel connected to who you are and where you're going. And another big, big shift is your creativity comes to the forefront. You'll find yourself picking up, charcoals, paint brushes. You'll be doing your hair differently, dressing differently. You'll be working with colors, clay, all these things, cooking, trying new things. You will have like a bigger perspective on your creative front, which is really great. You're going to be loving yourself fully. And one of the great aspects of this too is feeling excitement. And we need that in our life, right? We want to feel like we have this beautiful pervasive sense of anticipation that great things are coming, and that's a big part of it. So we're going to begin with number 1, which is Wild Compassion. I love that. And this card really speaks to having compassion for all things in regard, just pulling it out whenever something comes up. Instead of experiencing anger or reacting, we step back and we respond with compassion that says everybody is always going through something. We cannot possibly know what that is. So I'm going to pull 3 cards. Oh, beautiful. The High Priestess. Yeah, you're going to be having amazing interconnected energy with them in dreams and feeling things, because the High Priestess speaks to really connecting on a spiritual level. There'll be symbolism, high symbolism. If you chose this because of the number as well, I feel like that is your angelic and your soulmate divine other number, 333. You'll be experiencing that. You'll be looking at the clock when it's 333. You'll feel like that's your lucky number. You'll see it coming up time and again. That's one of your, symbolic connection numbers. And you have another cool thing that's about to occur. You're not going to feel alone even when you're there, because they're inside your soul, your mind. You know that they are coming and you're going to be together. You don't even doubt it. You don't even go in that realm of lack mentality, like when you don't, you're not fearful of this. You're not thinking you're not ready. You just know you are. You're just ready, because everything looks more lighter and fluid as well. You're having people notice that you look and feel more radiant, because what happens is we get very compassionate for other people. And I think it's funny that this was Wild Compassion. So what happens is we don't have fear, we don't have anger, we don't have regret, those things that weigh us down, that are heavy. You ever see those people that are constantly stressed and worried? They look older, don't they? They look they look embattled and broiled in problems all the time. Everything is tight, as opposed to someone like a Matthew McConaughey that, is just like, yay, man, he's chill. He is taking care of himself, his family. He is creative. He's out in nature. He's taking care of himself physically, all that thing where you're laid back and comfortable with who you are, mind, body, and spirit. You are a different elevated person, and you are getting there, and you're feeling that anything is possible. And this beautiful high priestess energy is letting you know you are connected. You are connected on so many levels energetically. So think and really bring to the forefront these positive connections with them. I can't wait to meet you again. I can't wait to see you, spend time with you, start the envisionment process of what you'll be doing together and sharing together and all the things with it. This is crazy. You also got the Magician. This group is like, wow, this is coming very, very soon. Like on a lot of my reads that I did a couple months ago, I was saying that it was like 3 and 4 month process. For July and August was a huge amount of these love encounters coming in. And I feel like right now you're believing in it, and that's the Magician card. We know that anything is possible when we put momentum, hope, excitement, and energy behind it. And that's what you're doing. And you've been doing this work, and it's making you very capable in the manifestation art. So it's really wonderful. You're feeling creative. You definitely are. You kind of like see a thick energy at times around you, like you're seeing different visuals, you're seeing different streams of light and light play and sparks and things like that. That's part of the auric process of this connection as well. Yeah, and your last card is the Chariot. This is crazy because these are all major arcana, and I rarely see that. I rarely see 3 aces, and I rarely see all major arcana. So the Chariot means it is moving in, and this is definitely 60-day and under process for you guys, because you've already manifested it, and then you've done the healthiest aspect of it, which was healthy detachment, knowing it's arriving so you don't have to keep breathing down the proverbial neck of time. Where, when, it's arriving. And because of that healthy detachment aspect, it's now moving towards you, which is really beautiful. So get ready for massive signs and synchronicities with bird, electrical energies, numbers, reoccurring patterns, street signs, things you're noticing. That's going to be very emblematic of this quick arrival. This is amazing to have all these major arcana in this. Excellent, you guys. Yeah, start to feel the lightness in your heart, the alignment in your soul, that beautiful feeling that anything is possible, because it is, and that now, and you've learned that lesson. It's a karmic lesson as well, and sometimes it comes easier to others. Beautiful fluid energy, group 1. I love that for you. Beautiful wild compassion, love it. So if you're new to the channel, don't forget to press like and subscribe, and all my links are down below. If you need further assistance in this topic or anything else, I do private reads. I'm also on Instantgo, which is a great resource if you just want like a 1-card answer and you want it right away. I always hop in and out of there like every hour on the hour and check in and see if anybody's there. And you can come support the channel on Patreon or my Etsy store. All of those things, everything's available down there in the link. Beautiful. I'm excited for you. Now we're on to her golden grace with Goddess Lakshmi and the dendritic. It's dendritic agate. I always forget that last syllable in it. So let's see what is going on for you guys. I'm going to pull all 3 at once. You have the Empress. Ooh, you have the Knight of Chalices with the Knave. I always think that's so funny. The Knave. And Justice. We were really high on the major arcana on the last grouping. Had 3 major arcana. I was so surprised. But because this is so powerful, twin and divine and soul energy, I wouldn't expect anything less. And like I said, these portals for July and August and September also are so fantastical, because it's like this age of Aquarius where people are so much more elevated in their frequency and their awareness factor of who they are, where they're going, and how they leave their karmic imprint on the world and those around them. So because everybody's at a higher frequency and vibration, it's happening sooner. They're redressing problems. They're moving on. They are not so far back in the past or zooming to the future that they have an awareness of what's happening in the actual present. And that's so important, because sometimes, it's easy to drift, but people are pulling themselves back. So again, I feel like you're inspired to take action. You're doing the envisionment process. This is definitely going to be your number, 888. You're going to see the patterns, 8s everywhere. You're going to see, I feel like this is dragonflies, this group. I keep seeing dragonflies, fireflies, and just beautiful winged creatures, butterflies. Those are going to be some of your animal winged totems for this. That's something you're going to see over and over. I feel like too, you're elevating yourself where you love yourself fully. You understand nobody is perfect. You don't have to accomplish so much. You can be in a restful state. You can take it easy. You can, sit back on your lawn chair and relax and read. Everybody's so busy trying to accomplish this crazy checklist and really just has people running in circles. It's like, this is not a rat race. This is the approach of love where we should be relaxed in a really good place and enjoy those feelings of love, feeling alive, joy. Again, all of this groupings is definitely a creative streak. I feel you're going to find yourself trying new things, new styles of dress, new hairstyles, new fingernail polishes. If you're a guy, new everything, hair products. Like, everybody wants to try new things because they feel this opportunity, this availability of this power that's out there. So they're feeling creative and they want to try new things. You know that this is coming. Everything is moving towards you. So everything looks more lighter and fluid, and it definitely looks more aligned. So there's no more struggle, and you feel that. So you have an ease with your daily life. Life is not so hard. And you're going to be receiving Knight of Chalices is lovely little emotional like hints. Here you go. You're going to have your attraction factor goes up at this time. So you are going to have people like messaging you and coming closer to you on social media and trying to get to know you. When you're out, you're going to be more illuminated and more charming and more effusive. And, you're going to be like a magnet to people because you are in this love stage. It's almost like right when you come out of the cocoon and you metamorphosis into this beautiful butterfly. It's an awareness of yourself, a confidence, a self-love, and other people read that energy. On a cellular level, they feel the confidence, the love, the warmth, and the balance. So that's another sign that it's breakthrough time and it's coming. So part of the beauty of this too is that within the Justice card is like everybody that doesn't serve your purpose right now is gently just kind of going to slough away. They're just going to fall away, and you're not going to have any explanations to give. You're not going to have to struggle with anybody that's a lower vibration or just doesn't fit with you anymore. People, places, and things just simply evaporate that are no longer meant for you because you need this beautiful gap and void for this new fresh energy of growth, new perspective, and your divine other to come in. And it's going to just happen naturally and gracefully, and that's what the Justice card allows, which is beautiful. And you'll be in a lovely elevated state where you know your value and you're not going to demean yourself. You're never going to diminish yourself. It's all up from here, which is fantastic. I love that energy for you, group 2. Love and light to you. If you're new to the channel, don't forget to press like and subscribe, and all my links are down below. These are the Botticelli cards. Are they not? Everything with the gold. Woo! Yeah, all my links are down below. If you need a private read, or you want an more detailed explanation of your love journey right now, all my links are down below. And I'm also on Instagram. Come see me. I'm Sparkrist11, and I do daily posts and memes, and we have such a good time over there, and we connect and message. So beautiful for you. Beautiful. You have a ride, group 2. So love and light. So have fun in her golden grace because you're there. Now we're on to number 3, which is individuality. Right away, I'm already hearing the messages that you're being truly authentic to who you are. When you feel like you want to say something, do something, or express yourself, you're doing it. It's very important. It's time. Look, you've already planted the seeds. You're working hard, and now it is your time to just have this this infinite grace and relaxation state and be able to just be your true self. This is really beautiful. Look at that. Yeah, your 8 of Pentacles, the Hierophant who always has the keys and the answers. So I'm definitely feeling that one of your symbols, of course, is definitely going to be a cross and 5. I feel like you're going to see 5s recurring as well, and triple 4s. Look at the clock. It'll be 444. Yeah, papal robes, things like that is sort of symbolic. And I love that you have the Knight of Cups. I love that because before it was the Knave of Cups. And I feel like that is the ultimate message bearer of love. The Knight of Cups coming from the 4 corners of hail too. They are honest. They are authentic. They have integrity. They have love. They are trustworthy. They are not cheaters, liars, or, those people that are on low vibration and frequency that just chase empty dreams. It's like they just want to have money for the sake of having money so they can say they do. They just want a position at a company so they can say they're the president. Those people evaporate from you. They simply don't exist anymore. This person is supremely high vibration. And in fact, they've been spiritual throughout their whole life. I feel like they had a very spiritual upbringing. which is not to denote religious. Spiritual is where you have a true understanding that we all exchange energy, and when we're kind to one another and when we're giving and loving, and we think of everyone as a collective, it's such a more wholesome way to look at things, because that me mentality, that's over. This is like the age of Aquarius, where people are caring, sharing, and loving, and if they're not, they stick with the vibe out with their own tribe in their misery, in their greed, because that's the way it is. There is a line being drawn in the sand where it's just, people aren't going to tolerate garbage anymore, and they are going to be excluded from the party that is light, silvery, and fun, because if they want to be heavy and burdened and terrible and greedy, they deserve to dwell in that. And you're feeling the approach right now of this excitement, this possibility, and you're taking action when you have to, and you realize something's going to benefit you. You're inspired and you take action and you draw it to you. Abundance, money, love, beautiful environment. I feel like you have a very gorgeous eye for aesthetics. Like, you really know how to decorate a room, what colors go together, all this group is definitely into the top spectrum, red, orange, yellow. Like, they love that. They love vibrant light. I believe most of your auras are probably that color, very vibrant and fiery, because you're feeling the feelings of love. You're feeling integrated with your higher self, which means you just don't even bother. Your light is shining so bright, you don't see any of the garbage beneath you. You don't see the petty jealousy. You don't see the finger pointing. You don't see any of that anymore. And if people want to criticize you, you realize critical people want to criticize. They can just have fun at that clam bake, because you're not even attending anymore. You feel great. You feel the feelings of love. They're approaching you. You're radiant. You're light. And you definitely know how to stay there, and you are not going back. You put in this work. This Eight of Pentacles is saying you have been hammering away at your spiritual beliefs and really, really phasing out all the weeds and stuff that don't work. And now you have a super strong understanding of who you are and where you're going. That's why your divine other is coming in at full speed, knowing you're ready, we're ready to connect. And you feel really inspired by this. I love the yin and yang energy coming right now too. The shade and light, the night and day, the moon and sun, everything, the cold, the heat, everything. The slow, fast, calm, energetic is all combining in a really beautiful, even harmony for you. You understand that. And you understand, we really only have this one twin, and you've been together through lifetimes. So when you meet, you recognize each other at a soul level immediately. It's transformational because you're two aspects of the same energy field. And it is like kapow. It is deep, instantaneous love. And you're ready for it. Look at that. You've got the keys. You've got the keys to the kingdom, and you've worked hard for it. And now is your time. So beautiful energy. Yeah, the synchronicities, everything. I'm feeling you have woodland animals. I feel like rabbits, like woodchucks and little squirrels, all those things. Those are like your totem animals right now. And I just feel like, yeah, you're radiating this love, and you just understand, listen, I've set my goals and I'm going for them. And you realize, we're all immortal souls and we all reconnect. And since you have this belief system and you put the momentum and energy behind it, it's now time for it to arrive. And you look how hard you worked. Beautiful energy. Yeah, your individuality don't ever change for anyone. And luckily with our divine other, we in our purest form are what they love, and vice versa. So it's absolute perfection. I love that energy for you, group 3. So beautiful. Love and light to you if you're new to my channel and you like this video. I'm Melanie Williams. Don't forget to press like and subscribe. I always feel like I'm saying, I'm Brian Fellows. Whenever I say that, it sounds so crazy. I never say it, but I'm like, I think I'll say it. And all my links are down below. So if you need me to expand on this, I can do that. That's probably my number one passion, and where I get my most reads is people really like little details, the where, when's, what, and also on children and what their family is like. And I really like to do reads like that. I find it really fulfilling, and I get really great details when I'm channeling as well. So all my information is down there. So don't forget to check out the Goddess Provisions box. It is fantastic this month. I was really blown away. I love it. It's the fire. It's got fiery everything in it. Check out the link, and it's beautiful. Fire agates are in there. Jasper, this great sage room spray, beautiful jewelry. I was like really impressed. I'm never let down by them anyway, but I mean, fantastic. So love and light, I'm going to upload because I'm so excited.